In today's video, I'll be rocking with the maximum invincibility combo in Mario Kart Deluxe, because I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed there's been way more item spam since Wave 6 came out. I have a feeling that the item roulette got changed so that in the middle of the pack, people pull a lot more spammy items. Also, I just realized my smart steering's on for some reason. Let me go ahead and auto accelerate's on. Okay, I'll just turn both of those off really quickly. We can get back to it. But like I was saying, a lot more spam, at least it feels like it. It's really hard to break through the pack. And unless you start, the race in front, it's really just hard to catch up. I feel like it's never been easier to front run in this game. So maybe this is the solution, right? Maximum invincibility. So if I get hit, I have more time before I can get hit again. And there are a couple different combinations in this game that give maximum invincibility. And I chose Baby Peach over the Lemmy and Baby Rosalina character class because a little bit more handling. I don't really need the acceleration because hopefully I won't be getting hit as much. And then also some of the heaviest characters have max invincibility, but the big downside is just the hitbox. So if you rock a character like Bowser, your vehicle is enormous compared to a baby character like Baby Peach like I picked. And then I think it's just the GLA and the Badwagon as the only two vehicles that have max invincibility. And the GLA, the one I picked, is a little bit smaller of a hitbox. I figured that was better to go with. And then for tires, there's just so many different tires. But the cushion tires, again, the one I picked, have the most mini turbo, which I thought would be the most beneficial. And the super glider, well, the gliders don't really matter all too much, so I just went with the super glider. And we just got comboed. I was, testing the waters there, and we do indeed get hit. And that is unfortunate. And does that player have a crazy 8 in like 6th place? What is happening? Hopefully we can make the comeback here. And, anything is possible on this track on lap 3. I'm going to get a crazy pull here. Oh, we get the golden. I want to burn that actually right away. Hopefully it will run out in time for the next item set here. It looks like it actually will. And we can get the double box. Can I get something really good? We get the triple reds. Oh, there's the shock too. If we had the star, that would have been perfect. And I'm going to go off the edge because I went to get a mini turbo and I completely failed. So we will start out with the 9th. So a question you guys might be wondering is invincibility really that important? The answer for the most part is just no. Nintendo added invincibility, I believe, in Wave 2 as a way to hopefully get people to stop using the super meta builds. At that time was Waluigi Wiggler. And we get sniped. I couldn't go anywhere. I had nowhere to go. What am I doing? But like I was saying, basically no one stopped using it for the invincibility nerf. And generally in this game, the better the combo, the lower the invincibility opposite. And the worse the combo, the higher the invincibility. So Yoshi Teddy, the best combo in the game. Yoshi Cat Cruiser generally has lower invincibility than a lot of the other combos. But it's really not that much of a difference to warrant, not using it. Like the only situation that I think it'd be worth it to really use a high invincibility combo is one like I'm using today, which is basically max as high as you can get in this game. It should, in theory, make a difference over something that has basically no invincibility. But does it actually in practice? Well, we're going to find out today. Hopefully it does. We have the triple reds in first. We are in a great spot right now. I'm just going to run. That's one red shell. How many red shells will there be? How many blue shells will there be? This combo is actually not too bad to drive with. Like I said, I picked a really high mini turbo, low hitbox combo because I felt like it would give me an easier time. And yeah, there's the shock. We have a huge breakaway. It doesn't matter. And we get the first. Now, the discussion in that last race definitely begs the question on how important, the differences between different builds in the game. And in my opinion, I feel like generally it's greatly exaggerated how much better one combo is over the other. For example, Yoshi Teddy, which is the combo you always see online, versus something like, Diddy Kong Teddy, which has very similar stats. Of course, the Diddy Kong character class is just genuinely worse stat-wise. But in an online setting, and as, I said that both these players are rocking Yoshi Teddy ahead of me, it really isn't that much of a difference, which kind of, goes with what I was saying in that last race, where a little bit of an invincibility nerf or buff doesn't really change much, and therefore I don't really think the other stats do either. Of course, when it's pretty drastic, like some of the worst combos in the game, like Baby Rosalina Badwagon, which is generally considered the worst combo right now, versus Yoshi Teddy. Yeah, of course it's night and day. Huge difference. But really what I'm trying to say, guys, is you should use what builds you want to use, because unless you're in a competitive setting where everyone in theory is very similar in terms of skill level, it really doesn't matter, right? Like, it's not going to make that much of a difference. There are very few circumstances where you having the best combo in the game is going to win or lose you the race, you know, because your skill level, your driving is definitely going to determine the most, followed by, you know, your luck or RNG, because of course this is Mario Kart, guys. There's a lot of that. That's what makes it so much fun and chaotic. You know, it's really not a pure racing game. It is a racing game, but it's more of a party game in my mind, with that being said as well. Can we get the snipe? We cannot. Can we get the snipe? We cannot. Again, can we get the snipe? Did we finally get them? Okay, we got them that time. Yeah, this race, oh, we actually smart bounced that player as well. We get a great pull for the end of this race, although I need a couple more coins probably here would be ideal. Oh, I missed that boost panel. Was that worth it for the extra coins? Maybe. I guess we'll have to see. You know, this race is coming down to it. Almost fell off the track there. Let's go in the shortcut. We're all the way up into second. I think this player is a little bit too far ahead of me here, but we can go ahead and secure the second. And what a surprise for me for this next race. The player in front of me that was rocking Yoshi Teddy has copied my combo. Maybe they know how important invincibility really is. Maybe they know who I am. You know, I'm rocking my Hydrix tag today, guys. I've been switching it up recently here and there just so people don't know who I am when I'm playing until, you know, after the video is released. But every once in a while, I like to go back to it. So funny, this player is rocking the same combo. That's fire. That's a red shell. Wow, we somehow don't get hit. That is awesome. Oh, I was gonna go for those coins. I can't get them. We can go ahead and use the shroom, get up into first here. I think I'll go ahead and trail as well, try to get some coins and see if we can break away. Of course, with the bagging changes in Wave 6, the best strategy by far as we get horned is to front run now. You know, bagging is still viable, just not as viable on non-bagging courses. And because, in my opinion, the item roulette definitely feels a lot different, there's a lot more item spam. If you can get ahead of the pack, that is your best bet for a nice, chill, clean race. And we can go ahead and red them off here, because I don't think they have any protection. Looks like that one will connect. And where are they spawning? Oh, they're actually right there. I thought I could red them again, but it looks like they were just below me when I threw that. Now let's see if we get red shell. They have another horn. They have a green shell this time. Let's go ahead and get my protection out so they can't snipe me. And of course they're going for it. Why not, right? And yeah, we're in first. Pretty chill race, like I've been saying. If you can get away from the pack, that's generally what happens. We get an amazing super horn pull in the pocket. So we are set, you know, unless a boo shock happens or something. We should be in a good position here. We also have some breathing room over second now. Go ahead and crank out the purple. Okay, there's a red shell. Do they have a super horn? No, they have another red, it looks like. Good thing we had double protection there. That could have been bad. And assuming nothing bad happens here, you know, we will be able to get the first weight. There's the blue shell. Is it going to hit me in time? I think it might, actually. Wow, it's just going to hit me before the line. That is tragic. And we're going to lose a couple spots for that and get the fifth. And we're back. Shy Guy Falls, new lobby. A little bit more of a full lobby. Back in the worldwide. Someone's rocking the Goomba Me suit. Let's go. I feel like I've not seen those very often in these worldwides. Everyone's still rocking Yoshi Teddy for some reason. Like I was saying in that last race, there's so many good characters and combos to use. And everyone's stuck using the same one. Someone's rocking Pink Gold Peach at least, which is nice to see. Now let's see if we can get to a good spot. We already have triple shells super early in the race. And I might as well just hold these, honestly. I don't really see a reason to chain unless we can get the double, of course. But I think I'm just going to hold on to them, see if we can keep up with the front of the pack. There's a red shell. We had protection. It didn't matter. And yeah, we're keeping up. We're in 5th, in 6th, in 7th. It looks like that's a super horn, though. Yeah, we're going to get clipped, unfortunately. And we're going to snipe the player back. Wow, what a throw that was. It's some instant revenge. That player bumps me, and then they take the smart bouncing green. What is going on this race already? But the pack is close. You know, we're still not too far out of it, at least, with all that's happened. We can get the double here once again. And okay, not a bad pull. Good thing I hit the wall there. I almost got backed by that green. But because I failed, I did not. Now, do I go for the shortcut? I probably do. I was thinking maybe I chain the double. And again, almost get backed. We had to activate this star right away. We can go ahead and get up into a middle spot. Oh no, we're going to get chomped by the Piranha Plant. We were in such a good spot there. But the Piranha Plant is like the one thing that could have ruined me there. And it did. You know, we lost our triple protection. I'm going to get redded because I used my last green shell there. And just like that, we're in a bottom spot. I feel like that's kind of generally what happens is as soon as you make progress towards the front of the pack, like we saw first get blued literally right in front of us, but we still could not catch up. I have to slow down for that box. And we hit the golden. And even with the max invincibility, I feel like there's still enough time in between, you know, getting hit that it doesn't really make that much of a difference, at least so far. And the shock isn't going to help me because that player dodged in the bill. We need a miracle here at the very end, and we only get shrooms. Oh no, I spammed them all. I meant to save one for the end here. So yeah, we're going to get bombed. I guess it didn't matter. And finish in 10th. Wow. All right, Sky Garden. Let's see if we can get back up to first. Another rough race. Like I was saying, basically, you don't necessarily get comboed, but I feel like you just cannot make progress in the pack sometimes, like that last race. And let's see if I can, you know, change that in this next race. We had another shroom. That was kind of pointless. I thought I could cut off more of the off-road there, but I unfortunately could not. We're going to get bumped. Gonna have to settle for the single, and we get a single coin. I'm just going to go around, get some coins, try to catch up after. That is such a terrible pull. Everyone's going to probably take the shortcut as well, so it does not really matter. We'll get a 7th place box this time. Up to 10 coins. The pack is close. You know, things are fine. We get the fire. I think I'm going to go ahead and chain this just so I don't get bananaed by that player. And so I can get the double next set. Gotta watch it for that boomerang. Got a wrong way drift. And that's fire. Okay, we're good. We almost get hit by the fire there. Go ahead and chain again. Should be able to get another shroom here. Nice. Wow, that is an incredible pull. Go ahead and use that right away. And blue shell is out. Okay, don't get hit by the blue. But yeah, we're in a good spot. That's a super horn though. Okay, they use it. We can chain. We can go ahead and red chill them maybe. And we get hit by, I don't know, I guess that banana lag trailed me. I thought I was good. That is brutal. We were in such a good spot, and now we're not. And that's a bomb. We can shroom up, and we get hit by a red. I don't think that red was intended for me either. So like I've been saying, basically, I just keep getting hit no matter what. It is hard to avoid it, even with good invincibility. I'm going to spam that just so I can get my star out and hopefully not get hit by that star, rather my mushroom. That player has the star. I guess it doesn't matter, and we'll get the 6th. And we're back on Raceway once again. Yeah, second time we're playing this track in like 7 races. Typical Nintendo moment, nothing new. Pretty sure that happens every single video. No matter what I do, I always end up playing the same tracks multiple times. But it's a good thing. I actually do enjoy this track. You know, definitely don't mind it all. Let's see if we can have a better race this time than that last time. Got hit a little bit too many times, finished in a middle spot. Although, like I've been saying, really not much I feel like I can do, because even though I have so much invincibility iframes, it doesn't really matter. I'm not really getting comboed per se. I'm really just getting hit, you know, here and there enough to kind of stop me from catching up to the front of the pack and basically not having a good time. Go ahead and back that player. See if we can back another player. See if we can snipe that player. And I'm definitely not helping the cause here, you know, spamming all my items as well. You know, definitely complaining about getting hit and then just spamming all my items anyways. And we're going to hit by, I think we got lag trailed by that player's Crazy 8, but then we steal their star. What just happened? I was looking behind me. I did not expect to get a star there. That is crazy. What an amazing pull. We're going to get hit off the edge. Oh no, we're going to get pulled backwards by Lakitu. And now we're in last by like a mile. The Yoshi in first has a huge lead too. What was that whole sequence? We end up stealing a star just to get hit off anyways. And pretty much no matter what happens, like I've been saying, no matter what happens, that's good. Something bad happens. And I am back to where I started. Let's just star. And cut off this corner, cut off this corner, try to catch up. Wow, that is an amazing pull. We get the bullet bill. And that's a blue shell. I think I'm going to... Wait, we get lag trailed by the blue shell. He threw it, it kind of hit us backwards. I guess I'll have to bill in the off-road. Oh no, we get stuck with the golden. That player has the shock too. We're going to get target shocked here. And there's nothing I can do. Yep, there it is. The other player dodged. And we're going to need a miracle here at the very end. We get the bill. Hopefully we can pass a couple players maybe on the line. But it looks like we'll get another middle spot in the 6th place. And we're back. Male Wario for this next race. And still saying it, but still trying to get back into a 1st place. I feel like a broken record, but every single race something goes wrong after something goes right. Pretty much negates it, and we are back to where we started. But hey, maybe this is the race that all turns around. I think maybe if I play more defensively, maybe hold my bagging items more, things could work out. Fortunately, in that last race, that player had the shock and we got stuck with the golden. So it didn't work out, but maybe things will be better this time around. I need to learn this track still. I feel like I never know where to go. Yeah, that is super slow. Wow, the blue shell is out already. That's like as soon as the blue shell can be pulled, if you guys didn't know. I think there has to be 30 seconds before it can be pulled in the item roulette, and that was like as soon as possible. Like, that's super early in the race. But hey, we're in 5th, not in a bad spot. Hopefully I can save this shroom for the shortcut and not get backed. Wow, that was way too close. That player has more shells too. Oh no, I'm going to hit the wall. I'm just going to use that to recover. And flying all over the place. Okay, we're good. We can go ahead and throw it at the player in front of us and connect, get the item box. I'm going to let go of A. And actually, I didn't need to. I was going to let go of A and chain, but we got hit in the air anyways. And then I'm going to miss that box regardless. And okay, I don't get started. I'm actually going to slow down a little bit here. And I guess it doesn't matter. Again, we're going to get hit by the shock. So I was going to slow out to chain, but the shock happened. And that's a great pull. And the shock should be good news for us, actually. Because, wow, we get the bomb snipe on that player with the crazy 8. Wow, that was amazing. But like I was about to say, the whole pack is right here now because of the shock. So if we can get a good pull here, we can be in a good spot. And that is a perfect pull. We get yet another star, 3 stars in a row, and the bullet bill. So I really have nothing to worry about here. I can just bill right away, get another item in the pocket, and be in a great spot for the end of the race here. This is going to take me all the way up into 4th, so not too bad. And we're back on Excite Bike Arena. It was bound to happen. It always comes up in this game. And you know what? I'm going to try to front run. I feel like this track is definitely viable to bag on. Definitely a track that you see a lot of players bag on. We're going to try, our best to front run here, see if we can get a good result. I feel like with the recent changes to bagging, even on a track like this one, which is, definitely in the middle between a bagging track and a running track, with probably leaning more so towards the bagging category, I feel like it's definitely a lot more viable just to front run. We're getting bumped and lag trailed in the air, and I guess the game wants me to bag. I was going to front run, but we just get hit. We're getting bumped like crazy. I have 1 coin right now, so I guess I'll just focus on getting some coins. Yeah, we're in last, actually. There's only 10 of us in the room this time around. So yeah, let's get some coins if there are any left for me to get. And let's try to catch up. And you gotta definitely make your play at the right time when you're bagging. A lot of people think it's just, dumb luck, just getting power items. But you really do have to choose when to use them, taking the shortcuts, when to hold, when to chain, and we can just get rid of that blue right away. Oh no, that's a banana. I didn't even see it. I'm back down to 0 coins. This is a disaster. I'm gonna slow down a little bit just to actually get some more coins here. And since it doesn't really matter, we're still in the back, I can go ahead and get another good item. And wow, that's the shock. Speaking of knowing when to use your items, I'm going to try to hold this. I have the golden, so I can take the shortcut at the end of the race. And we are pretty far behind, but if I can chain this into the next set here, then I think I'm in a pretty good spot. If I can hit everyone after the set and we can go now, I think I only dodged maybe like 1 player. I'm going to go wait in the off-road here with the golden mushroom. We have the star in the pocket as well. We can use that, get back on the track. And how many spots can we make up here? I might have been too far back there for it to really make a difference. We get this star, and yeah, I guess I'll finish in a middle spot. And we're back on Electrodrome for this next race. End up getting a middle spot. Maybe if I used the shock a little bit earlier, it could have helped. Although it really depends on, what other items I could have gotten. The golden is generally a good item on Excite Bike to do the strategy I did, taking the off-road. But I didn't really have too many coins, which definitely didn't help me out. And I'm using a slower character, which definitely didn't help my golden speed either. We get hit by that banana, unfortunately. This player's gonna stop to bag, it looks like. Almost taking our box there. We can just chain all these shrooms up to a middle spot. And let's go for the double again. I'll wait for that player to hit it and then we can go. And that is an interesting pull. The Fire Flower Star. I want to get rid of these players' green shells. It looks like I did just that, so we can take the shortcut with the star here. And I feel like there's not going to be a shock this early, but we're definitely in a good spot. Regardless, we're up into 5th already. Great pull once again. That's a bomb. I'm going to shroom up just so they don't back the bomb me. And I guess it didn't matter because that player had the Piranha Plant. We're going to get chomped instantly when I did that. And let's go on this route. I'm going to have to slow down just a little bit to make sure I get this double. And let's see what we can get here. The Boo. Great pull. We steal the triple reds as well. I'm going to wait. That player has the Piranha. We can go ahead and red them here. Chain at the next set. We get the golden star. What a great pull. And actually, yeah, the Daisy in first has quite a bit of a lead. I feel like that has been the case a lot today, where, you know, the person first just kind of avoids everything. Nothing bad happens, besides maybe a blue shell here or there. And they end up breaking away like crazy, while the rest of the pack, you know, is fighting with each other. We're going to get billed. I went super wide there, and we still got hit with the bill. They're always so unpredictable. We get some of these ground coins. That'd be awesome. And yeah, we're not in a good spot once again. You know, we're in the back of the pack. It's lap 3. This player's super slow. Okay, we almost didn't get an item there. I was worried I would not. That's a bomb. Good thing we had this star. And I'm going to go for the double. I'm going to have to slow down just a little bit for it. Can we get some more invincibility? Perfect, we can. But I think it's too late. Yeah, first is already across the finish line. So both those players got taken out, though. So we can actually come back and get the 5th. Yoshi Circuit, you guys already know. We're going to have to do some bagging this time around. We get a full room. Couple players going backwards. Honestly, I'm kind of paranoid of going backwards still, just because I've been DC'd so many times, even when I'm still moving, but I'm like behind the start line at the beginning of a race, that I just always go for it. I think it happened to me a bunch on Baby Park, where I went backwards off the start and ended up getting DC'd consistently. So I normally just wait, move back and forth at the first set. And so far I've had no issues, which is great. We can go ahead and throw the red. Just wait a second here, get the double. Of course, as always, we're looking for the bullet bill, and there it is already. Unfortunately, we have the golden in the pocket, though, which could be bad news. You know, as we won't be able to chain invincibility. And if we miss the box, doesn't matter. I'm going to hold this until lap 3. Use the bullet bill extension. Try not to get too far behind. That player has a bill, too. Blue shell is out. We can get up to 10 coins. That player's going to bag a little bit. Do we want to go for the bill cut right now? Honestly, I was going to go for it, but I decided not to. Let's go ahead and wait. We're in last by a little bit. I think that's okay. Hopefully, you know, we can still make the comeback. If everyone else takes each other out in the pack, we're not going to be too far behind. It is, of course, a little bit risky. If there is a shock, you know, pulled by the player in front of me, we're in a pretty terrible spot if we lose our bullet bill here. Okay, they pull the blue shell. Trying to see what else they have. I can't tell. I don't think they have the shock. I don't think they have any item, actually. It's hard to say. And that blue shell is going to hit a player. I think they had a star. Okay, it ran out, actually. Wait, that player posed the bill. They don't use the bill cut. Maybe they don't know about it. But I think we're in a good spot. You know, the pack is fairly close. Nothing bad happened. We can go for the bill extension. Is there going to be a shock dodge here for us late? It looks like there will not be. And we're going to hit the wall. I'm going to go flying. Can I get a box here? That is brutal. I'm going to fly off like every single wall. And oh no, I'm going to get starred by someone. That is like the worst case scenario there. And we're going to get fired. And I'll still get the 7th. We have one final race here. DK Summit. Will this be the race we get back to first? We've had a couple pretty good tracks recently. A couple bagging tracks. Another track I really enjoy in DK Summit coming up here. In that last race, you know, looking back, maybe I should have gone for the bill cut lap 2 to catch up. Of course, there's no shock, which made it a little bit harder for me to catch up to the front of the pack, especially because I got stuck with the golden in the pocket and ended up getting comboed. Also just assumed I would get the mushroom there for the shortcut, but I did not. There's some more fire. Looks like we're good, but we're going to get... Okay, we actually didn't get lag trail there. I'm surprised. I was sure I was going to. And I should land right on the boost panel here. Nice. And yeah, we're in a good spot, although I'm going to get Shy Guide, unfortunately. And I'm going to snipe that player. Wow, what a green shell throw. That was amazing. Got them on the half pipe. Crazy. I don't think I've ever done that before in this game. This player's right on top of me. We can avoid the banana there. And what can we get? We get the star in second. That is such a broken item set. That happens all the time on this track because the game thinks you're way further back than you are. They give you a completely broken item. I used my star super early just in case. Looks like it didn't matter. There's no shock, rather. We're gonna get clipped by the blue as well. And we're pretty much in no better of a spot than we started. Let's see if I can not fall off. That's actually pretty solid. Yeah, we're gonna land right in front of the boost panel, and we're gonna get up into first for a second. And that player's gonna pass, and they have the red, so I need to watch out. And we only have the shroom in the pocket as well. I need to be careful here. I think I want to burn the shroom, actually. Get up to 3 coins. I have no coins right now. This is bad. Yeah, we only get the single green. So that player really has no reason to throw their protection, but it is scary nonetheless. I wonder what's going to happen here. We can go ahead and chain. And okay, that's not a terrible pull, but not great either. Will there be a shock here late? If there is, hopefully we don't get hit off the shortcut. Oh no, there is, and we do. Wow, I completely just jinxed it. That is actually insane how it happened. Literally how I said I didn't want it to happen. And we get target shocked. And I think the players ahead of me or around me didn't get target shocked. Like, they would have been able to not get hit off the edge. So they are all still in the front, it looks like. I don't know, I'm going to get bumped by that player and actually lose a spot for that because we went flying and we get the 8th. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.